come now to question number 8 in the name of the Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Police and asks, does she have confidence in the police?
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Yes, and I'm surprised that by implication, that member does not.
The Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
Mr Speaker, supplementary to the Minister. Does the Minister agree with me that victims, their families and the community are not interested in her trivialising the issue of escapes by providing clever and technical answers to parliamentary questions as to whether the escapes happened under the watch of the Corrections Department or the police, when she is Minister responsible for both portfolios?
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I'm sure that members of the public would like that member to get his facts right before he comes down this House making statements.
The Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
Mr Speaker, to the Minister, what specific action has she taken to reassure victims, their families and the community that she will stem the tide of escapes, apart from touring the country and asking everyone else for their ideas on how she should do her job?
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I have asked the police for a report on how these escapes happened. I have received that report, and what I have found out is that despite 9 years of a Labour government, that government never took any steps to rectify the law that currently prevents police from, by routine, holding these prisoners in a restraint. And not only that, but that government and its OSH laws, in fact, required the police to have an escape hatch in every police van.
Sandra Gowdy.
To the Minister of Police, what recent reports has she received on policing in the county's Manukau?
Thank you, Mr.
Honourable
Speaker.
Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I have received a report from police that shows violent crime in county's Manukau increased by 69% in the 4 years of 2003-04 to 2007-08. The recorded violence offences per 10,000 population are up from 124.1 per 10,000 people in 2003 to 191.9 per 10,000 population in 2007. The police advise the district faces constant pressure from rising crime and urgent calls
for service.
Point of
order, the Honourable Dr Michael Cullen.
A tediously long answer to a very simple question which required a very simple answer.
And her colleagues hate it too.
Order. The member has made a perfectly fair point. The Minister was going on far too long in answering the question. The Honourable Clayton Cosgrove, supplementary.
Can the Minister confirm two facts? Firstly, that under the last government, escapes were reduced by 84% in 9 years. And secondly, can the Minister confirm that thus far under her watch, in the last 3 months, the rate of escapes from police custody is one of the highest in the last 3 years?
Now, the Honourable Judith Collins may answer one of those
Speaker,
questions.
No.
Sandra Gowdy.
Supplementary to the Minister, did the police refer to significant additional resources, and if so, what significant additional resources were the police referring to?
Oh, Mr Speaker.
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, this government intends to assist police to fight crime and protect the public. There will be 300 new sworn police in frontline roles in counties Manukau by the end of 2010. The law-abiding citizens of South Auckland deserve better than they ever got from the previous Labour government.
We come. Te Ururo Flavel.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. To the Minister, at what point will the Minister call a meeting with community leaders, including those in the gangs, to look at enduring solutions to situations such as that which occurred in Murupara 2 weeks ago or Pomare this week?
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I have no intention of calling meetings with gangs.
Hone Harawera.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker. Will the Minister...
Order. The member should have the chance to ask his question. Show some courtesy, please. Hone Harawira.
Will the Minister insist that in future, given the shambolic debacle of the recent police terrorism raids into Tūhoe, that the Māori Strategic Advisor, Superintendent Wali Haumaha, be fully consulted on every major incident involving Māori groups or communities, and if not, why not?
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr. Speaker, I will not politicise the police by telling them how to do their job. But I will say just calm down. I will say to that member that, as he will be aware, there are matters relating to the Tūhoe raids, all under the Labour government, that are being addressed.